lot of Nigerians with government at 64th independence celebration. Nigerian Railway Corporation to investigate ticket racketeering on Abuja-Kaduna train service. On the foreign scene, election projections show victory for Austrian far-right party. And in sports, FIFA unveils stadia for 2025 Club World Cup in United States. Now the details. I am Sarah Adesanya. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has called for a collaborative effort of all Nigerians as the country pulls through the current economic situation ahead of its 64th independence anniversary. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this at a Thanksgiving service organized by the Ministry of Home Affairs as part of activities marking the National Independence Day. The governor, who was represented by his Deputy Chief of Staff, Sam Igube, described the theme of the celebration, Rebuilders of Broken Foundations, taken from Isaiah 58, verse 12, as apt, especially at this point when the country is going through challenges that have threatened its peace and development.
In the journey of nation building, governments alone cannot bear the weight of transformation. Every individual has a role to play in rebuilding the foundations of our great nation. Responsibility for governance by the citizen must go beyond the ballot box to active participation through organized feedback mechanisms, lobbying, volunteering, and enterprise that shape the evolution of our physical spaces and our interaction with one another.
The governor also pledges the administration's commitment to addressing the immediate and long-term needs of the people by building critical foundation for socio-economic development of the state through transformational programs and projects in transportation, education, technology, health, amongst others, to drive the state economic growth. Earlier in his sermon, Bishop Jeremiah Adeyemi of CMAG International Ministry urged Nigerians to be patient and in humility seek the face of God for divine turnaround as the country pulls through the current rebuilding process.
And thank God, the Lord has given us beautiful people in this country, and they are doing their best, and we are believing God that the Lord will continue to orchestrate their steps.
Were offered for the president, vice president, and their families. Governor Sanwo-Olu and family, members of Lagos State Executive Council, residents of the state, peace and unity of Nigeria, Greater Lagos, other states, economy, security, amongst others. The event was attended by members of the State Executive Council, top government officials, party faithful, voluntary and regulatory bodies, representatives of security agencies, students, amongst others. The Lagos State government has inaugurated a state-of-art remote control system for primary health centers, PHCs, and health district, one to bolster healthcare delivery in the district as part of efforts to enhance healthcare at the primary level. Wife of the Lagos State Governor, Ibijeke Sanwo-Olu, who spoke during the inauguration, said the system is expected to improve healthcare access for residents of Lagos Health District, one particularly in underserved areas. Mrs. Sanwo-Olu was represented by the wife of the chairman, Ekpe Ijinu LCDA, Omolola Sanwo-Olu, highlighted the significance of remote control system, saying it enhances efficiency by providing real-time monitoring of PHCs and facilities remote consultations between patients and specialists. She affirmed that Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration's commitment to leveraging technology to enhance healthcare delivery, particularly in rural and underserved communities. Lagos State government has urged town planning officers posted to various ministries, departments, and agencies MDAs to play their role in ensuring adherence to physical development plans and project implementations. Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Oluyinka Olumide, made this known in Alausa during an interactive meeting with town planning officers serving in various MDAs. It said physical planning is the bedrock of any meaningful development and should be so respected by all MDAs of government, drawing their project from the provisions of the master and model city plans, while urging the planning officers to make their impact felt in their postings to provide the needed professional services and guidance. Olumide said the ministry would not relent in its efforts to provide the enabling environment for better performance. He expressed confidence that the interactive session, which would now be held every month to review activities and compare notes, will go a long way in repositioning physical planning in allied MDAs. Vice President Kashim Shettima has returned to Abuja after attending the 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly in New York, United States. According to a statement issued by spokesman Stanley Nwokocha, Shettima, who represented President Bola Tinubu at the meeting, presented Nigeria's national statement at the general debate. He also engaged in several bilateral meetings and numerous sideline events at the meeting. It will interest you to know that President Tinubu called on world leaders to prioritize debt forgiveness for Nigeria and other developing countries from creditors and multilateral financial institutions. The president also asked the United Nations to commit multilateralism while deepening relations among member states, which is in line with the principles of inclusivity, equality, and cooperation. And now to the rest of the stories. The Nigerian Railway Corporation, NRC, has announced plans to investigate allegations of ticket racketeering involving some officials on the Abuja-Kaduna train service. NRC's Deputy Director of Public Relations, Yakub Mahmood, who stated this in a statement, said in Abuja, some officials have been exploiting passengers' difficulties with the online booking platform to engage in ticket racketeering. Mahmood explained that to address this unfortunate situation, NRS's management has set up a team to investigate while also instructing the Director of Operations to increase the frequency of train services on the route within the next 2 weeks. He appealed to the public, especially passengers, to bear with the NRC, assuring them that this issue will soon be resolved. President Bola Tinubu has appointed Joseph Tegbe as Director General and Global Liaison for the Nigeria-China Strategic Partnership reached by the two countries during the President's visit in September. Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, said Tegbe, who was a 1988 first-class graduate in civil engineering from Obafemi Awolowo University, will report directly to the President. Tegbe is expected to immediately submit a strategic action plan to enable Nigeria to benefit from the agreements between the two countries in Beijing. Also, as the Caesar of the strategic partnership, it will lead day-to-day operations, engage continuously with the Chinese counterpart, and ensure that all deliverables are met and synchronized with national development goals. Today is International Day of Awareness of Food Loss and Waste. The goal is to raise awareness to the importance of the problem and its possible solutions at all levels, and to promote global effort and collective action to help per capita global food waste at the retail and consumer level by 2030, and reduce food losses along the food production and supply chains. Globally, around 13.2% of food produced is lost between harvest and retail, while an estimated 19% of total global food production is wasted in households, in the food service and in retail altogether. Reducing food losses and waste is essential in a world where the number of people affected by hunger has been slowly on the rise since 2014, and tons of edible food are lost or wasted every day. This year's theme, climate finance for food loss and waste reduction, calls on public and private entities across the food system, as well as consumers, to unite in reducing food loss and waste. Lagos State Governor Sanwo-Olu has facilitated with the Special Advisor to President Bola Tinubu on Sustainable Development Goals, Princess Adejoke Orelope Adefolire, on her 65th birthday. Governor Sanwo-Olu, in a statement issued on Sunday by Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Boyega Akoshile, described Orelope Adefolire, the former Deputy Governor of Lagos, as an Amazon and worthy ambassador of Lagos State. The governor also commended Princess Orelope Adefolire's contributions to the growth and development of Lagos State in different capacities, praying that God will give her good health and strength as she continues to render more service to humanity, Lagos State, and Nigeria. In the same vein, Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, has congratulated the former Deputy Governor of Lagos. Obasa, in a statement by his media office, described Orelope Adefolire as a shining star who continues to make Lagos proud years after serving the state as Deputy Governor. According to Obasa, Orelope Adefolire's leadership style, commitment to service, and dedication to whatever responsibilities placed before her have constantly marked her out as one to be celebrated. And in foreign news, election projections have showed that Austrian voters have handed a first-ever general election victory to the far-right Freedom Party, FPO, underlining rising support for hard-right parties in Europe. Led by Herbert Kick, the FPO was projected to secure 29.1% of the vote, ahead the OVP on 26.2% and the center-left Social Democrat on 20.4%. The winner will fall short of an absolute majority, but will claim the right to lead coalition. It will interest you to know that an FPO victory would make Austria the latest European Union country to register surging far-right support after gains in countries including the Netherlands, France, and Germany. And in sport, FIFA has unveiled the 12th stadium in the U.S. that will host the highly anticipated FIFA Club World Cup 2025. Bringing together the top 32 clubs from across the globe to compete for the prestigious title of FIFA Club World Champions. This announcement marks a significant step for FIFA, though some clubs have expressed concerns over the tournament's impact on their already crowded calendars. The tournament kicks off on Sunday, 15th June 2025, and will culminate with the final on Sunday, 13th July 2025 at MetLife Stadium in New York, New Jersey. This venue will also host the FIFA World Cup 2026 final, further establishing its status as a major footballing hub. Just before we go, slow down at road junctions, intersections, and pedestrians crossing. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, formerly Twitter, at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration initiated 500 hectares rice farm technology intervention project? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has called for collaborative efforts of all Nigerians as the country pulls through the current economic situation ahead of its 64th independence anniversary. The Nigerian Railway Corporation, NRC, has announced plans to investigate allegations of ticket racketeering involving some officials of the Abuja-Kaduna train service. We also told you that election projections have shown that Austrian voters have handed a first-ever general election victory to the far-right Freedom Party, FPO, underlining rise in support for hard-right parties in Europe. And in sport, FIFA has unveiled the 12th stadia and the USA that will host the highly anticipated FIFA Club World Cup 2025, bringing together the top 32 clubs from across the globe to compete for the prestigious title of FIFA Club World Champions. For contacts with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Olowoporoku. I am Sarah Adesanya. Thank you for listening and God bless you.
News from Lagos Traffic.